Hello everyone and good evening. So I hope you are good mood today. So today, me and my friend will do an oral presentation. So my name is Muhammad Shakri Bashukri. My metric number 03DKA21F1046. I'm with my friend.
So my name is Muhammad Hari Adri Bimat Safra Aswad. My number metric is 03 DKA 21F1054.
So our topic for today is sport as a career. First, introduction. On average, as a parent or educators, academy are more concerned about the group that their students are said to be more inclined to academic alone. However, there are also those who suggest that sport academic should be balanced, but rather assume sport have no bright future. Most in Asian countries do make academic as the number one as a career. Sport may be placed no number three, four, or last option. But what I want to say is that those who have great potential in sport should be taken into consideration. The field of sport can be used as one of the career for the youth with their active involvement as athlete or as administrator in the management division. Sport are able to provide a lucrative income commensurate with their level of achievement. For example, football player at the international level, event at the state level are quite lucrative, actually able to generate income up to ten of thousand of dollar, but it depend on their level of ability in a match. This is because the victory obtained can have a big impact on the sport and also the team represented. In Malaysia, sport career prospects are still underestimated due to low income, such compared to other countries. In fact, there are some sports that require athletes to obtain their own sponsorship to enable them to continue to progress. However, the assistance provided by government today, such as cash reward after winning international tournament, to some extent help to stimulate the athlete determination. From the point of view of administration and management, the ability to manage a team is seen to able to provide more sponsorship and financial support.
So I will continue. The next session is a main point. If we look at a badminton as an example, in 215 alone, a total 18 million in citizen were offered in the subsidiary tour organizer last year. So it's not a surprise if a Chong Yang is reported to have an income of between 2 million to 3 million before. Of course, not only the winning prize are obtained, but also the reward from the sponsor company with. However, to reach that level is not an easy thing. Patience, determination, and a hard spring as well as a not knowing the meaning at a give up must nice in embedded in the athlete, especially to who want to establish a foot via on a world stage. In Malaysia, Prudence more high perform at lines sport a facility and a mentality and not a major issue. At the moment, as everything is already state of the art. The commitment of the corporate company are as a sponsor intensity is also rarely disappointed. Most of these are corporate corporate company are willing to give a million ringgit as an investment, the form of sportsmanship, as long as the sport of the athlete is able to showcase experience. Just look at the situation of a national football today. Hundreds of millions invested to achieve long-term return as well to boost competition and the development of the sport industry itself. So our next section is a sport detail. Three need to be support of the government, association, school, and parents. The authority should provide a support and encouragement to the field of sport to that it can grow and further rise the name of the country. Support from the government is a very important because the field of sport can to some extent boost the country home. Support in a term of a policy formulation, financial assistance and incentives as well as the development of a new technology are essential to spark interest in a sport as a career. For me, the government need to devise a mechanism to provide insurance to athletes other retirement and in the event of an injury in the middle of their career. The guarantee is a very important as a one of the promise that safeguard and assert interest and a welfare of an athlete. Association need to play a huge role not only at the state level but also international.
Adolescents who are interested in sport are often constrained by academic barrier. For example, physical education conducted in primary and secondary school is adopted when there are no field facilities and sport equipment. Ideally, interest in this sport should be installed science school. The school need to provide support and encouragement to students to continue to be active in sport. As a suggestion, the school can hold discussion with the Ministry of Youth and Sport and also the relevant association on the direction and opportunities that can be given to their student who is like in the field. In addition, And in addition, parents play a role in supporting their children's interest in the field. Negative perception of sport are also seen among the reason parents do not allow their children to be involved in sport. They are considered sport to be a waste of time and not guaranteed for the future. This may be due to the slowing performance of sport in Malaysia. Therefore, ASEAN who love sport, confident and seriousness toward the sport they are interested in can help them to continue to progress.
So the conclusion is in a conclusion, sport is one of the best field that we can make as a career. There's a lot of evidence that has a show that sport can be made a career. Everything we will be able to do if we will try, and it's not easy to complain and give up if we fail. Technology, more sport. That can be used as a career such as gamers, streamer, and so on. Most Most actors in Malaysia have also moved from acting to a streamer, like a familiar name in the acting industry that is a wanted that that is a Dana Samsudin, who moved to forward sport forward to as a career. So there is no more reason for us achieve a career, it depends on our effort and also the prayer of a sport of the parent. Sport cannot only be as a career with a sport can also make us a more disciplined with love. With love, we can cultivate the split of a love of the country when we when we fight as the when we fight for the country of a higher level. The proof of a example, the proof of a sport making a display is that make Cristiano Ronaldo as a one example even though he has reached the age of 34 and has achieved various success, but the remain discipline like coming early to the training career is a 30. He's 34 years old. Stamina is the same as he's 20 years old. So let's.
So that's it for today's our oral presentation. So thank you and goodbye.